It's crazy. I know I am. How you doing, folks? Jim Nielsen here. We are at Simpson University, here to bring you the 2019 ORCA Duals. And I'm Jim Nielsen. Hi, Tyson. How are you doing today? Good to see you here. You're my first visitor. Awesome. As we've said in the past, I have a face for radio, so I'm gonna let you guys watch the view. This is Team Washington finishing up their preparations for the first duel against Team Oregon. As you can see in the post, we have Oregon facing Washington in the first duel. And so what I wanted to do is kind of outline and talk a little bit about who's wrestling who in this first duel. So in our first duel, we have Alan Luff from Kelso. He'll be wrestling Trigger Weyers from Eagle Point, and should be a good match. Eagle Point's a 5A school. Kelso is a 3A school in the state of Washington, and so looking at good to see the McNultys here. Thank you very much for tuning in, folks. Share the video so more people can watch and be able to enjoy these fine wrestling matches. ORCA Duals started a long time ago by Bert Van Duzer, and they are in 2011 Washington invited themselves a friend of mine, Sky Watson, who used to wrestle for Bert Duzer back in California. He was up coaching in Washington, and he was like, you know what, we need to be in these duels. And so we got ourselves invited, and Washington's been coming to the ORCA Duals ever since 2011. And well, anyway, going back to our first match out will be Alan Luff from Kelso wrestling Trigger Weyers from Eagle Point. In the second match, 113 pounds, Moses Lake's Riley Burgess will be facing Ezra Deluca of Phoenix. And that looks to be like a good match. Riley Burgess is a wrestler that I've been following all year. Well, actually, I've been following. Is this a good view? You guys like this view? Yes. The Washington team will be in the green singlets, and so you're fine. I don't know what color Oregon wrestles, to be honest with you. I don't remember. But Team Washington will be in green. Anyway, in the 120 pounds, we have Isaac Lopez from Burlington, Edison. He'll be taking on Simon Thurman from Lowell. At 126, we have Austin Michalski from Tahoma will be wrestling Angel Diaz from Crater. 132 pounds, we have Grayson LeCompte from Edmonds Woodway. He'll be wrestling Derrick Kerr from Lapine. At 138, Tanner Craig from Camas will be taking on Jacky Hawkins from Phoenix. 145 pounds, we have Alex Rubio from Toppenish. He'll be taking on Titus Rice from Pleasant Hill. Then we have, at 152 pounds, we have Franky Almaguer from Granger. He'll be wrestling Jacob Jones from Dallas. At 160 pounds, we have Danny Snedeker. Danny Snedeker from Union. He'll be taking on Hayden McDonald from Sweet Home. All right. Then we have, at 170 pounds, we have Andy Aguilera from Toppenish taking on Logan Folsom from Roseburg. At 182 pounds, we have Bernie Garza Jr. From Othello taking on Dax Bennett from Harrisburg. At 195, we have Isaac Gomez from Tonasket. He'll be wrestling Bibihani Escobar from Westview. And at 220 pounds, we have Luke Purcella from Curtis taking on Julian Jones from North Medford. And then at 285, we have Luke Dahlgren from Forks. He'll be wrestling Angel Omas Bless from Westview. Blas from Westview. And this looks to be an exciting match. As you can see, there's two mats. Another mat on the other end. That'll be girls. And Washington and Oregon will be wrestling in those matches. And go if you're interested in watching the girls, we'll be broadcasting. Not I myself, but Nathan Cassidy will be broadcasting that match on the Washington Women's Wrestling Facebook page. So if you want to go there, but you'll be able to do that. This is Dean's mom. I'm delighted to watch. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, ma'am. You're gonna have to tell me who Dean is. Yeah. Please share the video so that hey, Bernie, go get him, brother. Go get him. Represent, bud. Anyway, we're going to be starting here in a few minutes, and looking forward to Grace Nelson. She's on the women's team. So it's going to be fun, folks. We have lots of wrestling action over the next couple hours. We will do, just so everybody knows, look at Nathan's post text. Anyway, yes, the girls are Washington girls will be wrestling the Oregon girls, and the way this works out is the team that loses will wrestle next. They'll wrestle California. So California on both boys and girls matches is sitting out in this first duel, and whoever loses, that team will wrestle California, and then the team that wins will end up wrestling California in the last duel. So we have to wait and see who ends up wrestling last against California, and that's just how they've decided. This is how we did it last year, and it worked out for whoever was paying attention. But anyway, it's going to be fun. I don't know how much longer we're going to do. Danny. How are you? What's your name again? Isaac. Oh, that's right. How you doing? You wrestled with us last year. Hey, let me have that chair. Come here, Isaac. Come here. I'm gonna interview somebody right now because we have a little time. Sit down, Isaac. This is Isaac Lopez. He's from Burlington, Edison, two-time state champion up there, and he actually came and wrestled for Washington last year because we had an injury to Kyler, right?
Yeah.
And you at the last minute. Was it like the day before they called you and you were able to come down and wrestle with us?
Yeah.
It's right there. You can't hear anything. Just talking to this mic.
No, yeah, it was the day before. I think it was Thursday they called me.
Thursday?
Friday.
And we left on Friday to come down. So for you to fill in at the last minute was awesome, and appreciated it last year, and I'm glad you're so back this. So you're looking at this. This is the most outstanding wrestler award right here, And Chris, in 2011, Chris Castillo won that. So the big shoes you got to fill, but that's something you can work for today. What do you think? I mean, obviously, you didn't wrestle during the season to think you're going to be wrestling here in. Was this something you wanted to come back for?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I didn't do too great last year, so I want to be able to redeem myself.
Good deal. All right, bud. Hey, thanks for coming and visiting with us. All righty. That was actually Lopez from Edmond. Anyway. Coach Rob. What a great day to be a wrestler. I don't know if you can hear him. You're all here at Simpson University. We have our eyes set on becoming a North States wrestling mecca. Next year, we're starting women's wrestling at Simpson University. We've had great success this year. We have great scholarships in place. If you're interested in wrestling at the university level, please see one of our Simpson representatives on the other side of the room. And folks, let's have a great day, shall we? We're going to have a national anthem, folks. Alrighty, folks. Here we go. Our Oregon versus Washington, and our first out for the Washington team is Alan Luff of Kelso. Alan, 4-year cross-country athlete and a 3-year soccer athlete. He went to state as a cross-country participant one time. He had a 38-5 record this season for the Highlanders of Kelso. He's a 2-time state placer, and he is a 1-time Sierra Nevada placer, 2-time MAC Classic placer, and he went to MAC Classic 3 times for the Highlanders. But I think what's one of the coolest things is that Alan was an academic all-state, and he was a state champion for the Highlanders. He is currently a Running Start student at Lower Columbia College, and he's a current member of the Honor Society. Alan also wanted to let his parents know that he loves them, Sabrina and Andy Enzer. He also wanted to send his love to his coaches, Bob Friend, Brandon Sitch, Pat Connors, and Riley Miller. And much love to the boys back home that helped him make him the wrestler and person that he is today. So that's Alan Luff. And,
I did it.
All right. The sponsor for this weight class is Mountain Goat Tattoo, and it opened in 2007, serving the Longview area over 12 years. And here we go. Our referee today is Mr. Mike Miller from Hayfork, California. He's been doing this 8 years, and we are excited to be here to bring you these matches. Luff's in on a takedown, gets a 2 takedown early for Team Washington. As Traeger tries to improve his position from the bottom. Coming up. And Allen, and they go out of bounds. Good call. Here we go. So, yeah. Team Washington is in green and Team Oregon is in red. As Traeger Weyers tries to get to his feet, tries to hit a sit out and a switch, but Allen Luff is able to defend that and hold him down here early in the first period as he has a 2-0 lead. And back to his feet again, and Allen Luff cuts Weyers from Eagle Point. Eagle Point Eagles. And Mr. Miller is in the way of the camera. Allen's in underneath on a leg, and Trigger's defending it, but Allen's staying right there. Oh my gosh, he powered through that. Oh, a throw, and catches him. He's got the control, and he's got near fall out of bounds. So that's going to be a 2 takedown and a 3 near fall for Trigger Weyers. That'll help Team Oregon. Here, 15 seconds to go here in the first period. And I think we're going to end right here. And return to the mat and time. So, looks like we're going to flip. We're going to flip each mat. And Green's going to have choice. And Allen defers, trailing 6-2 here in the second period. Weyers chooses bottom to start the second round. Allen's got to build back, get back into this mat. There's a nice defensive lateral drop by Trigger Weyers. And he's got a almost had a big bar there. I don't know anything about the girls. Oh, no tilt there. Heidi Adams. And an escape for, hey, Tanner, can you go have Coach Jake, come over here for a second? Yeah, with the ball. Yeah. And so Weyers gets an escape and leads now 7-2. Somebody just posted that they haven't been able to see the girls. Is he down there?
They can't see anything.
They're not finding. Go find out if he's actually broadcasting and on what Facebook page. Thanks. We'll find that out for you, Heidi. I think that's Melanie. That's Melanie down there. Melanie Flores is wrestling down on the yellow mat. Mike. Sorry about that, folks. The referee standing in our way. Anyway, Allen in on another shot. Allen Luff trails 7-2 here in the second period. Try to get the second period. And he chooses bottom to start the third period. He's got some ground to make up right here. Walked right into that. Lateral in the first period. That's Melanie Flores wrestling down there on the far mat. She's a Moses Lake girl.
What team people are watching it right now?
It's
the Girls Team Washington Facebook.
What's it called? Washington Women's Wrestling?
He just said, I think it's Girls Team Washington.
Girls Team, go to Girls Team Washington. Oh, up now. She says she's got it now. Okay, thanks, Coach. Yeah, there you go, Heidi. So, Allen gets an escape, now trails 7-3 here in the third period. He's got to come back. He was controlling this match, and he just gave up a takedown there. That's not going to help. Come on, Allen, let's go. Trigger Weyers from Eagle Point now leads 9-3 over Allen and Luff. Here in the first match of the Oregon-Washington dual meet. He's got to get going. Yes, Melanie is in red. Imelda. Another escape. He's got 25 seconds to go. Trigger's got the 2 takedown. Four. Now running out of time, and it's going to 11. It's going to be 11-4 for a 3-point victory for Oregon. And that will end the 113-pound match as Trigger Weyers defeats Allen Luff 11-4. Up next, we have Moses Lake's Riley Burgess. Riley started wrestling 7th grade. A friend of his had to talk him into wrestling. He wrestled for the Moses Lake Wrestling Club and started wrestling year-round so he could make up being behind, and he ended up taking 5th place at state this year for the Chiefs, and he takes on Ezra Deluca. Ezra Deluca is from Phoenix and wrestled for the Pirates. He ended up taking 3rd place this year. He had a season record of 35-5. Riders in on a deep double leg. Riley's sponsors are Columbia Physical Therapy of Moses Lake, Washington. And, nice ankle pick. Columbia Physical Therapy took care of me when I was in high school. That's how long they've been treating people in Moses Lake. But he's also sponsored by Segnar Company, a custom rock crushing company. Been in the basin for 44 years. They do decorative rock for residents. Columnar basalt rock for every type of landscaping project. So they have 8 quarries that they're able to get rock from. And so if you're interested in that, you can find their phone number on the post. And also the Cornerstone Church in the Tri-Cities. Joy and Meredith Zamora want to wish Riley the best of luck this weekend down here at the ORCA Duals. Riley leads this match 2-0 here in the first period. So long. He's giving Ezra Deluca from Phoenix all the trouble. Phoenix Pirates. Got to keep his weight there. He's looking for a cradle there. Ezra Deluca has the leg. And now he's got a cross wrist. We can work a little tilt here. And time. It's time for the first period. Riley's leading 2-0. starting the second period, and he gets choice, and he's going to choose top. Riley chooses top to start the second period. Thinks he can get some near fall here. Help get Team Washington on the board. I need you to do something for me.
Yeah, do. Get that wrist free. Make them ready. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Got a hand fight. Throw that top again.
Unless you versus Oregon Knight.
Note. Come on, Riley. Come on, Riley. Still in control. Okay. Now going to change it and put Trigger wins 11-4. And then put comma 0-3. 0-3. All right, we're in the second period. Riley Burgess is ahead 2-0, and he's in the top position. Chose the top position because he felt like he could drive and control Deluca. Now he's gonna give him a escape. Yes, and then comma 0-3. Takedown for Riley Burgess. Team Washington leading this match 4-1.
Let's go.
Riley, not much going on right now. Riley's working on trying to get some near fall here. Got a cross face. Try to get a crable. Short time here in the second round. Let's see what Ezra Deluca is going to choose to start the third period. This round's going to end 4-1, and Deluca's going to choose top. See what he can do in the top position. Oh, wait a second. No, he's going to choose neutral. Both men up. Nice. Good job, Riley. Way to finish on that. Riley leads 6-1 here in the third period. And see if he can get some near fall here.
Come on, we gotta hustle, buddy.
Alrighty, folks, if you're enjoying this, share this video so your friends that are friends of Team Washington can see that it's on, and they can enjoy it as well. Uh-oh. Come on, Riley. Oh, Ed, run it forward, Riley. Oh, almost had a chance, yeah. Deluca did a nice job defending that and getting out of that trouble. Burgess leads, I got 6-1. Yep, that's the score. You can barely see the clock over there on the table. Got Team Oregon right here to the left of us, and Team Washington right here to the right of us. And guys are warming up, getting ready, trying to stay out of the way of the fans so they can see the match. Riley has 25 seconds left. Up. And Deluca gets. Keep wrestling, Riley. Nothing yet. Riley still has control. Has not lost control of Deluca yet. And Riley Burgess is going to win this match 6-1, bringing the team score 3-3 here between Washington and Oregon. So nice job, Riley Burgess. Way to bring home a win for Team Washington. So the score now, folks, is 3-3. Good job, Riley. Did you shake hands? Go shake hands. Right there. So out next for the Team Washington, we have Isaac Lopez from Burlington, Edison. He'll be taking on Simon Thurman of Lowell. And Isaac's already in on a shot and he's going to have control. Oh, he's going to have a cradle here. Oh, no, he waved, the referee, Mike Miller, waved it off. Waved it off. Just hit Simon Thurman, just hit him with a pancake, and he's got Isaac Lopez in big trouble right here early in the first period, right in the middle of the mat. And Isaac is sponsored by Bandit Wrestling Academy. Bandit Wrestling Academy has been a great club for Washington kids. Oh, come on, stay up, Isaac. Keep fighting, Isaac. You can fight this. The Bandit Wrestling Club, the Bandit Wrestling Academy. And he still has 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Oh my heavens. Isaac was pressuring inside, and Simon hit him with, and he got out of it and got a reversal. Oh my heavens! That tells you right there, folks, what heart Isaac Lopez has right there. He's in a tough position, and oh, he's got him in a near fall now. Got a little 2-on-1 wrist tilt. Now he's got some near fall back. How many is he holding? He's holding 3 there. 3 near fall for Isaac Lopez, and that ties up the match 5-5. Oh man, I love this kid. And he is a product of the Bandit Wrestling Academy, who is the sponsor for Isaac Lopez. And time is out. That ends the round 5-5. Going into the second period, and we're going to see who has choice as Mike Miller does the flip.
Is that what you want me to do? After
Yes.
Okay.
And then
3-3?
yes, comma 3-3. You can put WA and then 3 and then Oregon 3. OR 3. Okay. All right, coach here was questioning the last few seconds. So we have it's like I think Simon picked neutral. And went to the front, and Isaac catches him on his back. He has him in control on his back. Oh, and he has a half, and now he has near fall. Simon Lowell is took state champion for Lowell Red Devils. Isaac's a 2-time state champion for the Burlington Edison. Oh, he's got it tight there. Isaac's in a great position. And a fall with 1 minute and 1 second left. So that helps Team Washington with a 6-point win there. That's terrific. Over there, guys. And that somebody just checked in. Nice job, Isaac. Nice job. Hey, way to fight, man. Way to fight. All righty, folks. I'm excited. Next up for Team Washington is Austin Michalski from Tahoma, the Tahoma Bears. And I love this kid. He wrestles hard and on it the whole time. He's got Angel Diaz from Crater. And we'll see what happens here. Austin, he's on in on a nice shot. Keep your feet in. 2, yeah. Nice job. Austin finishes with his feet in. I totally agree with you, Augustine. Huge heart from Isaac Lopez, not getting pinned there in the first period. Austin Michalski has a nice takedown on Angel Diaz from Crater. Austin coached by Chris Feist, Boomer Burnham, Bryce Evans, and Joey Palmer. He started wrestling when he was 6 years old in the PCJWL, a long time ago. And, oh, nice tilt. Nice tilt by Austin. He won a couple titles in the junior league, took second a couple times, and traveled nationally, wrestling in Cliff Clean events, placed third at Reno Worlds. How many is that, 2 near fall? So, he's trying that tilt again. He's traveled all over the country wrestling, and a lot of the guys he's wrestled in the past are wrestling for D1 schools now. He's undecided about if he wants to wrestle in college. He's looking into being an electrician. He wants to go to electrician's school when he gets in college. And Austin is sponsored by Center Circle Wrestling Camp. My friends, another tilt by Austin. Check out Center Circle. The team score is 9-6. Team score. Put team score in there. Team score is Washington 9, Oregon 3. It's not 9-6. It's 9-3. Let's see. I got 7-0. Another 2-point near fall. And it looks like, I'm guessing that Angel chose neutral. I didn't want to go underneath. Austin's gotten a couple. Tilts. Angel doesn't want to be giving up any more points. He needs to get some points of his own. So he chose neutral. Well, but anyway, Center Circle Wrestling Camp. Go check out their webpage, their Facebook page, and it's one of the top wrestling camps here in the state of Washington. He brings in top-rated guys who placed in the NCAAs. Last year he had Miles Martin and 95. I can't think of his name right now. Isaac Martinez. So he brings in good kids to be camp counselors. Angel Diaz is in on the leg on Austin Michalski here in the second period. Austin's defending it with a leg whizzer. He's got his shin, holding the shin. Good time to call a stalemate there. Take those papers and put them back down on the floor because they're not a part of this. Imelda, my wife is the one that's posting all the numbers, so you can thank Cindy. Anyway, Angel Diaz is trying to catch up, trails. Austin's in on the leg, and he's going to try and tilt him up here. He wants to roll him over. Come on, Austin. That's a good time to stalemate. Oh, Oh, good job, Austin. Nice job. Finish. Oh, he's going to have near fall. Chin down, chin down, chin him.
There you go.
Oh, in time to end. 3 near fall to end the period. So that's 12. I have a 12-0. Does that say 12 over there? I don't know. I can't see either. I think that's 12. Huh? Anyway, escape for Angel. To start here in the 3rd period. Angel's in on a shot. Oh, nice job, Austin. Oh, sorry, I missed that, folks. Thank you, Andy. That's correct. Washington women's wrestling is showing the girls' matches. Austin is in complete command of this match. Scoreboard, now they got it, 12-1. And Austin, got another takedown on an ill-advised shot by Angel Diaz of Crater. Austin's just a real tough, grind you out wrestler. Austin went to state all 4 years, placing 4th as a freshman, 2nd as a sophomore, 3rd as a junior, and 4th as a senior. But the weight class that he wrestled in was one of the toughest weight classes at the state tournament. So Austin's a very, very good wrestler. It's 14-1. What?
Is Mendez from Othello?
Huh?
Is Mendez from Othello?
Oh, that's up? No, she just won. Emily Mendez just won. Yes. And he just needs another tilt. 15 seconds to go and we'll have a tech. Turn here in the last few seconds. Angel Diaz. At the time, at the buzzer. 14-1 win for Austin Michalski, giving a 4-point team points for Team Washington, making it 13-3 over Team Oregon. And nice job, Austin. Way to go. Good job. Awesome. So up next for Team Washington, we have Grayson LeCompte from Edmund Woods Ways. Got to talk about Grayson. He got called on Thursday, and he was willing to pack up his gear and get on in the car on Friday to come down here and wrestle in this ORCA duel. Originally, Jake Latimer was scheduled to be the wrestler at this weight, but he got sick, and Grayson has stepped in and is willing to put it all on the line for Team Washington. We love that kind of kid. So defending a shot off Derrick Kerr, and Derrick Kerr gets the first takedown to start this match at 132 pounds. Grayson LeCompte from Edmonds Woodway, and I'm going to see where I have his information. I do have his information. Grayson took 2nd place this year at the state tournament for Edmonds Woodway. I think that's what it was. See if I can find it. Yes he did, at 126 pounds. So he's wrestling up in a weight, and he's wrestling on just a couple of days' notice. So we thank Grayson that he was willing to do that for Team Washington. He's wrestling Derrick Kerr from Lapine. He is a 3-time champion from Lapine in 3A, and so he was quite competitive, placing all 4 years at state for Lapine Hawks, Central Oregon 3A team for Oregon. he has a 2-0 lead over Grayson here late in the first period. Grayson is sponsored reversal. Nice job, Grayson. Oh, and one. He thought he called the... So that ended interesting, a late reversal, and then he just let him go, and giving up the escape right there at the corner. Derrick Kerr that got the choice deferred to him, and caution green on the start. Grayson LeCompte from Edmonds Woodway, he is, what did he say? Center Circle Wrestling Camp. My good friends Rob Zabel, Brian Alfie are the started Center Circle Wrestling Camp and turned it into a great deal. There's also, is there two? I think we doubled up on that.
Two what?
Two sponsors for Grayson, just because he was willing to come in and wrestle. And Grayson's underneath, seeing if he can come out the back door as Derrick Kerr sets up over top, holding on to legs, looking for a stalemate. Scores 4 to 3. 4 to 3 red.
1 minute, let's go. 1 minute.
I got it.
Okay. All right. Kaizen Wrestling Camp is also a sponsor of Grayson. Oh, out of bounds. Nothing. That was fortunate for Grayson right now. I don't see how we have 4-3. Oh. How did we get the third point? Did you see? How did Green get the third point? Does he? Score says 4-3, and I didn't see the extra point. Derrick Kerr has got quite a pedigree, being a 3-time champion. Yeah. Took 6th as a freshman. And here at the end of the second period. Oh, he's got him on his side and got a leg hooked. He's on his side and his leg's hooked. Oh, that was close. Green chooses bottom to start the third period. Trailing 4. I don't know how he got that other point. Still show 4-3. The state tournament for the Washington team finished like 3 weeks ago, so you got to figure, unless these guys have been training, might be a little tired. Grayson might be a little tired here from the third period. He just got called on Thursday to fill in for one of our sick guys. And a minute, 10 seconds left here in the third period. LeCompte needs to come up. Trails that point here. 40 seconds left to go in the third period. And all Kerr is doing is riding straight down the line. Stuck a leg in. He really hasn't Grayson, LeCompte. Come on, Mike. Not doing anything. Come out the back. Come out the back. Sorry, folks. Trying to help out. He's about to come out the bat and he's running out of time. So Derrick Kerr is going to hold on to a 4-3 decision, giving Team Oregon their 6 points. Team Washington has 13 points. Team Oregon has 6. And good match. Here at 138 pounds, we have Tanner Craig from Camas taking on Jacky Hawkins from Phoenix. Tanner Craig is a 2-time state champion, took 8th as a sophomore in the 4A for state of Washington, and he is going to take off and get right after it. Right from the get-go, we have Tanner, not going to wait around at all. He is wrestling Jacky Hawkins from Phoenix. Jacky is ranked 4th in the 4A at the end of the year. And Tanner is going to go wrestle for Army. He's going to go to West Point and wrestle for Army. And I love this kid because he gets after it all the time. And he works with the youth wrestling clubs there in the Vancouver area. Nice job. He's got a cradle hooked up and he took it backwards. He's got the takedown. Now he's got, he's almost got him over, but he did get the takedown to take the lead here early. Tanner is sponsored by Curb Accents, a residential concrete company specializing in decorative wall and flat concrete surfaces. And we want to tell Curb Accents we appreciate their sponsorship of Tanner Craig in this weight class. Tanner figures we can do this on our feet, and so he lets him go, swings around. He's got the leg, controls behind the leg. Now he's got a cradle, and he's got him on his hip. That's 2. He's got a cradle. He's got a cradle. He's got a cradle. Run the end of the first period with Tanner having a lead over Jacky Hawkins of Phoenix 4-1. And it looks like there might be blood on somebody. Flip, and the coin goes to Tanner. And we're going to have Tanner's going to defer, and Jacky's going to choose bottom here to start second period. First time I got to watch Tanner wrestle, I was at Gut Check, and he was trailing a guy from Oregon pretty significantly. And in the third period, Tanner went on a rampage and came back and beat the kid from the stud from Oregon. Oh, bottom leg, nice, and over the top. There he got it back. How many near fall? 2 near fall. Awesome for Tanner. TN2, E1, another E1. So I have a score of 8-3 right now. Hey, tell him the score is wrong. Go tell him the score is wrong. Tell the coaches. Tanner's got more near fall here. Oh, two near fall, 2 takedown, 2 near fall. We called him out of bounds. They should have 12. Should be 12. Big call. E1.
Head up, control hand. Radio's coming.
There's a coach over here. They know these Camas wrestlers. Oh, another nice takedown. Another nice cradle. Going backwards on the cradle. And he got, and he's going to have it. Right there. And a fall. A fall with 16 seconds left to go in the second period. So that's another 3-pointer, 6-pointer for Team Washington as the score goes to 19. Nice job, buddy. Good job. Excellent work. So Team Washington leads 19-6 over Team Oregon. And we have Alex Rubio from Toppenish taking on Titus Rice from Pheasant Hill. Alex Rubio is state champion, Fargo All-American. He's in leadership in school. He's a 3.4 grade point average. And Alex Rubio is sponsored by the Toppenish Wrestling Alumni Association. And Toppenish has such a strong team. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, different action. Chaining stuff together. He's got a tilt. He's got a tilt, and Titus Rice. Out of bounds. Looks like there's only 2. One followed off. Yeah, C-Wax tough, Grenada. It's tough. And Alex has a teammate here as well. We'll probably have a couple of Toppenish kids on this ORCA team next year. We've got some good kids. And Alex Rubio just clings on tough to get away from. Makes it rough. Oh. Rice tried to do a little inside switch and it didn't work. And, Titus Rice from Pleasant Hill is a 3-time champion, folks. Yes. Yeah. Still just 2-0. But Titus Rice is not able to get away. And Pleasant Hill Bills are 3A. He's the #1 ranked wrestler at the end of the year in 3A at this weight class of 145 pounds. And Alex Rubio's handling looks like the Washington girls got a fall. Oh, that was Victoria. Awesome. Torres got a fall for Team Washington down there. And we're closing out here. The end. Round number 1. Alex Rubio is going to be ahead 2-0. And that will end the first period. And the flip, and it's green. Rubio gets choice. Coach is going to tell him he's going to choose neutral. He's going to go underneath. And Titus is an accomplished wrestler. Finished first 3 times and finished second once in Oregon. Sorry, Robert, I have no idea what the score of the girls' duel is. Maybe we could have somebody go down there and find out for us. Or if somebody's watching both broadcasts, maybe you could tell us. We're trying to find out what the girls' score is for you. Okay. Don't want to help. Alex in on another shot. And he's going to see if he can finish here. Got legs in, hands down, hands down, hands down. There you go. Andy Cook says girls are up 31-0. Thank you, Andy. 37-0. Thank you, Andy. All righty. Mike's in our way again. Titus is in on a leg on Rubio. Oh, and that time he gives the two. He gives the two. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. And the guys were, the guys saw, the guys know. And Rubio's away quickly. I reckon you're going to see Rubio turn it up a notch. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. He takes it. Yep. 17 seconds to go. Trails now 4-3. 5. Two reversal. And near fall. Oh. And escape. I don't know how they have 6. They said 6-5. In favor of Titus Rice of Pleasant Hill. And Rice chooses bottom to start third period. And Alex is going to put a leg in. Stuffs the leg in. See what he can do here. He's had close. He's been very close. And some tilts. A couple tilts he's had here. And not need to give that escape away. He's going to try and turn. Minute 25 left to go in the third period. Another tilt try. And Titus Rice has defended well, picked up Rubio's leg. Oh, he's got a 2-on-1 now. Let's see if he can control it and get him into a tilt. There. There. Rice gave up the leg. Oh, come on. You got 50 seconds. Let's go. Come on, Alex. Stalemate. Oh my gosh, Mike. Oh, stalemate. Stalemate. Wasting time for the kids. So Titus Rice wins 7-5 over Alex Rubio. I don't know about that score. But anyway, Franky Almaguer from Granger up next. He's wrestling Jacob Jones from Dallas. And Franky Almaguer is in on a sweet takedown to start here early in the first round. Franky Almaguer is a long, great story. It's pretty long. See if we can cover some easy skate. And Franky's in on another leg. Franky is a 3-time state champion for the Granger. The Granger and Granger Spartans.
Head up, Jacob. And lift the foot. Lift it up.
Let's see what happens here. Oh! A little twist around. Did he give two? He did give two. He gave two to Jacob Jones from Dallas. Franky wasn't finished scrambling yet. Anyway, Franky is sponsored by H&H Steel Buildings in Moses Lake. It's Franky's uncle. And runs the H&H building. He's also sponsored by the Granger Athletic Booster Club. And the Athletic Boosters want to make sure everybody knows about for all those watching in Yakima Valley, that ends the first period, 3-2 for Jacob Jones. And it looks like Franky won the flip and chose bottom. But anyway, Granger Athletic Booster Club, for all those watching in Yakima Valley, please make plans to join Granger Athletic Booster Club for their annual Booster Club auction on Sunday, April 14th. Starting at noon with a brisket barbecue lunch. 1 o'clock, they will go live and silent auction. For anyone who would like to donate items for this auction, please contact Kathy Clayrich at 509-594-0194 to make arrangements. Granger Athletic Booster Club is a non-profit organization and all donations are tax deductible. And looks like Jones earns an escape to start the second period. Franky's in on a takedown, and he finished with a takedown. Referee gave him a takedown, and Franky's winning this takedown. He's going to swim the head. Swim the head. Franky ties it 4-4 here in the second period. "45 seconds to go here in the second period." Franky's got a leg in. Well, Franky was a 3-time state champion. He ended up injuring his knee his junior year and was not able to compete at all. Franky's wrestled back at Fargo and all kinds of great accomplishments. Jones trying to hit a switch here to end the second period. Franky defends it well. And the score remains 4-4 here. And the buzzer. Team score right now, we have 9-19. 19-9, and Washington leads this. Franky Almaguer chooses bottom to start the third period with a 4-4 tie. The score's knotted at 4. And here we start the third period. Jones sticks a leg in. Jones is a champion for his Dallas Dragons. And it looks like Franky's coming out the back door. Oh, and he has him That's control and on his back. 2 reversal for Almaguer. Score is now 6-4 in favor of Almaguer from Granger. Franky's older brother is a heavyweight, state champion for Granger. Traveled with one of the heavyweights that I worked with back, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. And so Franky's uncle was a 4-time champion and actually the winner of the outstanding wrestler trophy here at ORCA Duals. Chris Castillo's the uncle of Franky Almaguer right here. And Jones tried to hit a Granby that Almaguer caught right in the middle of it. And it looks like he's going to have him in a tilt, and he does. He does have him in a tilt. And he got 3 near fall right there, which helps extend the lead. We now have 9-4, 30 seconds left to go here in the 3rd period. He's trying to finish with a cradle here. He's going to run it over. Oh, he did. He did. Nasty. And he's got 8, 7, 6. Trying to finish with a pin here. Oh, he's got him. That's going to be, time. Time and a 3 near fall for Almaguer. Extending the lead out 6, 8, 4, 12-4. That's an 8-point victory, so that should be a 4-point win. That should make the 23-9. Good job, Frank. Good job. Nice job. Way to finish. And what a killer right there. That's what you do right there. Get that bonus point for the team. So now we have Danny Snydecker from Union taking on Hayden McDonald of Sweet Home. Team scores 23-9 in favor of the Washington. Danny Snydecker is a 2-time state champion for Union. And he's also the champion of Florino Worlds. Took 2nd place there. He's wrestled, won freestyle and Greco championships at Northwest Regionals. And he has a lot to thank Merle Crockett, who's one of his coaches. All those years growing up in the Southwest Wrestling Club. Takedown for Snedeker, sorry. He is sponsored by the Kaizen Intensive Camp, where Levi Jones runs the Washington Intensive Camp. But they give you 10 times the wrestling in a week, both on and off the mat. So go to their Facebook page, go to the link that we've posted, and you can find out about. They have 2 intensive camps here in Washington and 1 in Idaho. A hard-fought escape for Hayden McDonald here at the end of the 1st period. And Levi Jones, a great kid. An all-in wrestling system. Can help. Oh, he's trying to finish. Oh, and does not get it. It's right there to the end of the 1st period. Almost got another score. And he chooses bottom to start round number 2 with a 2-1 lead over Hayden McDonald of Sweet Home. And he's not going to stay underneath very long. He works fast. And gets his escape. Hayden McDonald, he's a state champion for Sweet Home. Also placed 2 other times, so 3-time placer for Sweet Home Huskies. He's ranked 2nd overall in the 4A's here in Oregon. Looks like another Washington girl wins by fall. Snydecker in on a low single, and he finishes that single for another, what? Another takedown.
Do you want me to post all of these? I did it yesterday.
You did? Just do the...
I'll figure it out.
Oh. I don't know what we got going on here. That was a nice job by Danny, but didn't get the out of bounds call there. So we have Snydecker with a 4-2 lead. Hey, I got 5 to 2 now. 5-2 lead over Hayden McDonald. Oh, Snydecker in on another takedown. We're here at the end of, oh, he's got a cradle, and he tried to whip one over to get a quick near fall. Nothing. That's 7-2. Yep, that's what they have, 7-2. And Snydecker says, you know what? We're going to just go wrestle on our feet. Danny's in on another single. Oh, and finishes that single right near the out of bounds and gets the takedown. And he's going to follow him out of bounds. So he has the takedown there. He's going to go neutral. He's going to say neutral again once McDonald gets into position. Going to work on some takedowns here.
Okay, are you live streaming it on Washington?
No, this is on my Facebook page. Jim Nielsen. Just go to Jim Nielsen.
Yeah, so I saw something. I'm doing it. See over there? On Cali.
Oh, you're Cali.
We're not,
cool.
We're not commentating. It sounds like you are.
I am. Mike told me you guys were coming yesterday, so that's cool. I'm glad you guys are here. People from back home can watch. Not a problem. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I did it last year, so. But it's Jim Nielsen Facebook. And it's public, so you don't even need to friend me. Just Nielsen. There you go. Oh, Snydecker with a cradle, and he got 2 count, 2 near fall. I wonder what I think we blanked the girls over there. Looks like. What's the score over there?
Girls?
I don't think they did. I think, folks, if you're interested, the Washington girls blanked the Oregon girls.
56-0 right now?
I think they just the boys. The boys is 23-9.
Huh?
23-9.
Oh, okay.
More near fall for Danny Snydecker. Yeah, John, you can be biased towards your son. Another 2 near fall. I don't know what the score. 73. 73-0. 73-0 for the girls score, folks. Looks like Team Washington was ready to defend their title from last year. So that will end the match. And I see 15-4. 15-4. So that's a 4-pointer, making it 27-9. Team Washington. Good job, Danny. Nice job. And here we go. 170 pounds. Andy Aguilar from Toppenish taking on Logan Folsom from Roseburg. Oh, Andy Aguilar. I'll tell you what, folks. Andy Aguilar, 3-time state champion, and his other placement at state was second place. So quite an accomplished wrestler for the Toppenish Wildcats. And Andy in the green sequin will be taking on Logan Folsom from Roseburg. Roseburg Indians. And Logan Folsom's placed 3 times. Oh, we have a bloody nose, looks like. A bloody nose. Andy Aguilar is going over to the... Nice job, young ladies. Good job. And, what do we have here? So we have blood. Looks like there might be blood here on the mat. Anyway, Andy Aguilar, folks, 3-time state champion, took second as a freshman. He's going to go wrestle for Fresno State. He committed to wrestle with them, and he'll be going down to Fresno, join up with some other Washington wrestlers. He loves to hunt and fish, and he played baseball for a long time. And one of the coolest things they told me is every Sunday or every weekend the family goes over and meets at Grandma's house. So,
what's the name of the Facebook?
Jim Nielsen. On Facebook. Go to Facebook. Pull up Jim Nielsen.
Come here and I'll show you.
And Aguilar in on a sweet duck and a takedown of Folsom early here in the first period. And I think Logan Folsom is realizing he's got a real deal on his hands, the guy who's wrestling. Oh, excuse me. Aguilera. Yes, there is a different site for the girls, and right now the girls aren't wrestling, but the girls' site is Washington Women's Wrestling, I think is what it is. There it is. Thank you. Washington Women's Wrestling. Thank you, Ike, for doing that. Yeah. Thank you, Ike. I imagine that that's going to happen here for the boys, too. Andy Aguilar leads Andy Aguilera, excuse me. Andy Aguilera leads 2-0 here with 11 seconds to go. I'm sorry I was saying his name incorrectly. Holds on, finishes the first round with a 2-0 lead over Logan Folsom. And Andy's going to choose bottom to take and start the second period. Fills him out, see what he's going to do. And
Elbow down.
Oh, don't climb. Careful. Almost finished with a reversal. And we'll be in control again. 4-0. 4-0 lead. Nice job, Tam. A minute 20 left here in the second period.
Come on, we gotta get one.
Not a lot of action going on. They said Mark Schultz is coming. They said Mark Schultz is going to come and see him and Edward.
Gonna go fan her.
Huh?
Gonna go fan her.
Where's this at?
Jim Nielsen's Facebook page. Okay. I'm Jim Nielsen. It's Nielsen, like the Nielsen rating. She can show you. Andy Aguilar is ahead 4-0. And here, 10 seconds left to go in the second period. And we'll see what Logan Folsom is going to choose to start here in the third period. He's just not able to do a whole lot of anything. 4-0 lead for Aguilera. And Folsom chooses neutral to start the third period. And nice snap. Oh. Oh, beautiful duck. Well defended there by Folsom. Squaring up. Oh, drag out, and Folsom gets out of that. In on a low signal. Aguilera in on the low signal, trying to come out the back door. Oh, and he does. And he's looking for that far ankle. In that far ankle. And there he goes. Now he's got it. 2 takedown. 6-0. 6-0 here. 40 seconds left to go in third period. Yeah, he's scored 2 points in every round. And then just controlled. Folsom unable to mount any response to get away or to... Oh, and we have a stall. First stall call of the match. That's the first stalling call in the whole match. So. I don't know what you think, folks. Oh. What a grandy roll that Aguilera fell for, but he's able to defend out of that. And that ends the match with a 6-0 win for Andy Aguilera of Toppenish, making the team score 30-9. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's still 4 matches. Still 4 matches, folks. Bernie Garza Jr. up next for the Othello Huskies, taking on Dax Bennett of Harrisburg. Bernie Garza, state champion for the Othello Huskies this year. Played all 4 years football, and he was on the varsity his junior and senior season. Plays soccer as well, and he was a team captain for soccer and wrestling. He's a 2019 outstanding athlete of the high school, and had a great season finishing the year, winning the state tournament for the Othello Huskies. He takes on, let's see, Bernie. Bernie's taking on Dax Bennett of Harrisburg. Dak is a 4-time state champion for Harrisburg. And Harrisburg is a 3A school. And he ends up getting the first takedown. Bernie's sponsors are the Columbia Physical Therapy out of Othello, Washington. Also, Columbia Physical Therapy is dedicated to serving the patients in their community, and they've been able to support the athletes, taking care of the fellow athletes, and they continue doing that today by sponsoring Bernie. They want to wish Bernie Jr. the best of luck this weekend at the ORCA Duals, and if you need personal care, physical therapy, or such, give Columbia Physical Therapy a call in Othello, 409-488-0773. Also, Ben Garza is his company Liftum Inc. in Othello is a custom spraying and chemigation company. Looks like we have a blood time out with Bernie Garza Jr. But another sponsor of Bernie Garza Jr. is Liftum Inc. out of Othello. They are a custom spread and chemigation company. They serve the Columbia Basin in spraying, spreading, and chemigation. Been working with growers since 1998, over 20 years. They're locally owned and operated, very involved in the local community and church. And Liftum Inc. is located at 1995 South Broadway in Othello. Call them at 509-488-4170 if you need any of their services. I want to wish Bernie Jr. best of luck this weekend at the ORCA Duals, and appreciate them helping out. The skate there for Bernie Garza. Score is now 2-1 in favor of Bennett. And we're out of bounds. Yeah, Dax Bennett is a 4-time state champion for Harrisburg. And that ends the first period. 2-1 in favor of Bennett. And we have more blood. Mark, at the end we're going to post. Can you go through that list and post what you have so far? Just to give people the scores. We'll see what we can do for you, Mark. At the end. Yeah, there's only a couple more matches. Yeah, we're getting down to the end here. So what we'll do right at the end is we've been adding to our list, and we are going to list. We're going to list. Put tape over his eyebrow? Anyway, 2-1 here, starting the second period. Garza chooses bottom. I agree, Robert. My wife is awesome. Willing to come down here this weekend and do all this work for me. And back, Dax Bennett has an arm bar and a far wrist block. Garza's got to get that hand off his head. There you go. Peel that off. He's got an arm bar. He's got to do something with that arm bar. Nothing. Nothing. Stalemate. Stalemate. He's not doing anything. You're wasting time. They're talking to you. Dax Bennett from Harrisburg has a 2-1 lead. He's had this arm bar and has not done anything with it for over a minute. For over a minute. Jeez. I'm sorry, folks, but I appreciate this guy coming out, but that did nothing. He held the arm bar for a minute. You go back and look, folks. Tell me how long he held that arm bar, didn't do anything with it. Lift him again. Lift him again. Lift! Nice job. Yes, Ben, it's still 2-1 in favor of Dax Bennett. He's got a cut on his forehead, and they gave him some tape. Now, after this match, we have 3 more matches, folks. Nice job, Bernie. Still in control. Stalling on green. He's been roughing for 8 years. He was a coach for 20 years. Sat out a year, and the local wrestling officials decided to recruit him in to come help. And Bernie's down 3-1. 1 minute left here, and he's nice. Don't waste time there. 44 seconds left. Bernie's trailing 3-1. Dax Bennett shoots and gets the takedown here. 5-1 lead here with 35 seconds left to go. This kid's a 4-time state champion, you know. And Bernie wrestled tough. I don't think, I think the ref calls the second period a little bit different. Yes. Did you miss that with her son? We want to thank Bernie Garza from Lifton, for Congregation for Lifton and Company for being a sponsor of Bernie Garza Jr. And that ends that match, a 5-1 win for Dax Bennett over Bernie Garza Jr. Team score is now 30-12. And I think What is that? 18. Nope, they could tie it. Still not over yet. So our next match is Isaac Gomez of Tonasket taking on Kianush Bebehami Escobar of Westview. And Isaac Gomez from Tonasket is a great story. He is a two-time state champion for the Tonasket Tigers and four-time placer for the Tigers. His early years starting wrestling when he was 6 years old, Coach told me. But he saw Coach going to the high school early in the morning, and he asked him what he was doing. And Coach told him, I'm going to lift weights. And he said, can I come with you? And sure enough, he started going with Coach every morning to lift weights. And then he started wrestling, and as soon as Escobar gets a nice escape there walking out of that single that Gomez had. But anyway, he just then started working on the ranch for the Mitchells. Great story, this young man. Hard work, really. When he started wrestling, he totally bought into the whole program. And four-time placer, two-time state champion for Tonasket, and he three-time national member for Team Washington. He's gone to nationals, gone back to Fargo. He's always tried to get better. And nice. This guy's long. Actually could have been an 82-pounder when he jumped up. Yes, Jose, thanks for mentioning that. We will put that on here. Big Bend Community College there in Mose Lake has a wrestling program now, and if you are interested in continuing your college, two takedown for Gomez here at the end of the first period, and he walked out. Oh, he did not give it to him. Did not give it to him. No escape right there. Red gets the choice, and he chooses to defer. And Gomez is going to choose bottom to start the second period. But anyway, get a hold of Jose Tanguma, and or you can contact me here on my Facebook page, and I'll get you a hold of Jose. And yeah, they're taking 11 wrestlers back to nationals next week. Big Bend Vikings in their first year in the program qualified 11 wrestlers to go to nationals next week down in Texas. That's pretty cool. Thank you for reminding me, Jose. And Gomez chooses bottom and gets looks like what is a reversal, but hasn't been given yet. He's behind him. One escape. He's going to give just the one escape. So now he leads 3-0 over this big Kianush Bebehami Escobar from Westview. He's a big 95-pounder. He ended up taking second this year. Yeah, in the second period, 1:20 left to go. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate you. Are you watching from India? Certainly hopes. Oh, he's got a bottom leg. He's got a bottom leg cradle. He's got over. He's over. Oh, come on. That's near-fall. Oh, my gosh. He got the takedown. Right there on the edge of the match. He had a head, and he went for a bottom leg cradle. Yeah. Out of bounds has been suspect. But, when you're ahead 30-12, it's kind of hard to complain. And Escobar earns an escape for his first points of the match. In on a shot. Gomez fights it off. trying to work something. He's got 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Dave, from here, it looked like they were, but it's been suspect most of the match. The girls, you can see over there, are done. Washington girls won 73 to nothing. Isn't that right? 73 to nothing. In their duel against Oregon. That ends the second period as Gomez takes the lead 5-1 into the second period. Escobar chooses bottom to start. And yes, it doesn't matter what the team says, but you got to pick your battles too. You know, let's start 3 kids who want to wrestle and an escape for Escobar. So 5-2 lead for Gomez as Isaac is representing Gymnastic here. Mike, you're right in my way. Oh, he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. Oh, his knees are out. He didn't get him. He didn't get it. Kid was out of bounds. But he did the same thing. He did the same thing that he got a takedown over there earlier. So 1:11 to go here. Two more matches after this. Team Washington leads 30-12. .45 seconds to go. 5-2. Gomez leads. Oh, nice. Nice action by Gomez. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Gymnastic was the state champions in B division this year, led by their senior Isaac Gomez. We have 20 seconds to go. Circling. Nice action there by Isaac. Really frustrating Escobar. Nebahami Escobar, really hasn't been able to do a whole lot. Oh, and Gomez in on a takedown to end the match. Nicely done. Way to show you're the real deal. And an escape. And that ends the match. Oh, I don't know what it is. What's the score? 7-3. 7-3 win for Isaac Gomez. Nicely done. And that assures the victory for the team. Good job, Isaac. Way to go, bro. And next up for Team Washington, we have Mr. Luke Purcella from Curtis High School taking on Julian Stone from North Medford. Luke Purcella, 3-time placer. I have that right? Let me check that out. The team score right now is 33-12 in favor of Washington. Luke Purcella placed 7th as a sophomore, 2nd as a junior, and 3rd as a senior. There's lots of podium visits at the MAC Classic for the Curtis Vikings. And he is sponsored by the Curtis Wrestling.
33-4?
33-12. And Purcella's in on a leg, lifts Julian Stone and gets the takedown to record the first score for this 220-pound match. But the Curtis High School Wrestling Boosters wanted Luke to know that they enjoyed watching him as a junior Viking, and then felt that he has represented himself well and the Curtis family of wrestling, and wholeheartedly supported not only the ORCA team GoFundMe website, but they sponsored the broadcast of this as well. So we want to thank the Curtis High School Wrestling Boosters for all they've done. Luke has represented his family, and he actually wanted to thank his parents, Tom and Kathy Purcella, for all the love and support that they've given him in all of his years of sports. And he wants to go play football. He was an all-state football player. He was the lineman of the year in the SPSL, and he's actually going to go play an all-state game this summer. And he wants to get a degree in business. So good things for Luke Purcella. Leading 2-0 here over Julian Stone of North Medford. 2-0. And going into the second period, 2-0 lead, and see who gets that. And we have Green wins the choice, and Purcella's going to defer. And we'll see what Julian's going to choose. Julian's going to choose neutral. Wasn't able to get away. So he's going to try and go on his feet, see if he can get something going here. Julian's placed 3 times for North Medford in the state tournament. The third and the 5th. So he's been on the medal podium as well for his team.
Right elbow down, Julian. Elbow down.
And these are the last 2 matches. We have Luke Purcella here at 220, and then Luke Dahlgren at 285 coming up next. Thank you, John. I appreciate that.
On the head.
We are just about to finish up.
On the head.
Thanks, babe. Put that in. Is that what I have? Yep. Not a whole lot of little bull rushing here, actions here, big boy wrestling. Purcella trying to get something going. Stone just unable to get anything going here. Red's not doing much at all. We get a picture here.
Right elbow down.
Oh. Red really hasn't.
Oregon, California.
Yeah, we're gonna go down there. I'm just gonna basically keep score. Yeah, we'll be doing the Oregon-California match next. And that's scheduled for 4 o'clock. Oh, finally a stall warning on red. And that came with less than 10 seconds left to go. And Luke's going to choose bottom. Oh, sorry for the bouncing, folks. Oh, we've got an optional start here from Stone. And he just tried to collapse back. Oh, and Purcell is out with an quite easily escaped.
Right elbow down.
We need to stock the California, Oregon team out. Okay.
Elbow down.
Well, Luke Purcell leads 3-0 with 1.5 minutes left to go in the third period. Looks like unless something terrible happens, looks like Luke Purcell will continue to advance the lead here and for the Washington team. And the North Medford, they are the Black Tornado. I meant scout. That's good. That's good. You need to scout. Always need to be scouting people. Oh, and that's a first shot. Oh, and Luke Purcell does a nice job getting him off balance, scooting around and getting the takedown for Team Washington. Now leads 5-0, and we have 35 seconds to go here in the third period. So Team Washington with a big win, all enjoying themselves. They'll be able to sit out the next match and actually watch Team California as they wrestle Oregon. And here comes the Cowboy. And Luke Purcell is going to win this match 5-0, extending the lead for Team Washington. And it is now 36. Well, there's the time. 36-12. Team Washington leads Team Oregon going into the heavyweight match. Luke Purcell wins 5-0 over Julian Stone. And we'll be going to heavyweight now. Good job, Luke. Nice job, Luke. And here we go, Luke Dahlgren from Forks. State champion from Forks will take on Angel Omas Blas from Westview. Here at the heavyweight, we have 11 minutes before 4 o'clock. And Luke lettered all 4 years in football, wrestling, and track. Not many people can boast that they've gotten 12 letters and in their high school career. And he'll get his 4th senior letter in track this coming spring, which hasn't started yet because all of the snow that Washington has had. Anyway, the sponsors of Luke, oh, nice shot in on the legs, and he did not finish, out of bounds. That's a good shot, I like that. But his sponsors for Luke are his proud grandparents, John and Linda McNulty of Forks, and also, nice job, Luke, with that first takedown. Also, Dahlgren Logging. Dahlgren Logging is a family-owned business, and they are a responsible timber harvesting business since 1966. And if you have need of any logging done, call 360-640-1136. We want to thank the Dahlgrens for being supportive parents. And we have blood for red. And looks like we wait down to the last bill. And anyway, really quick. Yeah, it was a nice big move for a big man, wasn't it? I like this kid. He's a good-looking heavyweight. He is actually going to go play football at Eastern Washington. So he's also a 3-time place winner at state for Forks. And he went to state as a junior in discus, and he's been on the honor roll every year in high school. Every quarter, in high school. So good-looking kid. I think Coach Best is getting a great-looking offensive lineman. I'll be paying attention to this kid, Luke Dahlgren from Forks. So right now, team score is 36-12, folks. We got to finish this match up, and then we're going to end the broadcast, and then we'll come back to do California, Oregon, but we have to move to the other end of the gym. So I'd like to do a recap, but you guys have been here watching this, and you can go back and watch it again if you'd like. It's been a great duel for Team Washington. They've pretty much handled winning 4 of 14 so far, 4 of 13. Washington winning 9 matches of the 13 so far. And he's trying to get a cradle, and he's trying to get him turned over, and runs out of time. That'll end the first period, 2-0 lead for Luke Dahlgren. And he defers to Red. Red chooses neutral. So here's the last match, heavyweight match. The duel is being led by Washington, 36-12, and Omar Blas in on a shot, but Luke Dahlgren defends it. Scores 2-0. We have more blood.
We are hoping he's on his way now that Mark Schultz will be here to give away his brother's trophy, Dave's trophy, to the winning team. So we sit around and that's the team and Olympic champions.
Didn't miss anything. Sorry, folks. I'm back. We have 45 seconds left to go here in the second period. Dahlgren leading 2-0. Omar Blas chose neutral to start the second period. Dahlgren's underneath. He's going to lift him up. Drop him over. And Blas, and out of bounds. Maybe keep your height. Take a shot there. I would have to concur with you, Phil. And Luke's choice into the third period, and he's going to choose bottom, taking a 2-0 lead here into the third period. I think Team Washington is represented well. Looks like Omar Blas is going to pick a alternate start. Tried to do a little funny business. Dahlgren slid right out of that. Gets his escape. 3-1 starting the third period. I don't know what he weighs, Dave, but I'm going to say 260, 270. Great looking kid. And he's going to go play football at Eastern. So Coach Best over there at Eastern is getting a good looking kid. State champion, You know, a track athlete does it all. So. He's ahead 3-0, and Omar Blas has got to clear to make a shot like that. Oh, he's going to be a college football. He's going to be able to pack on 290, 300 easy. He's taller than I am. He's a big man. And yeah, I was looking up to him. So, looks like we have 35 seconds to go here in this last match of the Oregon-Washington duel. And we are right on 4 o'clock, just short of 4 o'clock. Oh, nice swing, but Dog, oh, nice. That's some good action right there, folks, to end the match. And that's going to do it. As Dahlgren wins, well, he's got 10 seconds left. Got to finish this one out. Just waiting this one out. 5. And that will do it. Luke Dahlgren wins 5-0. And that is another win. 10 wins for the Washington team, as they win 39-12 over California. Good job, Luke. Nice job, guys. And so here we go. There's all the teams. And Washington wins 39-12, folks. That's a great match between these two teams. We will be back in a few minutes to do the Oregon-California match at the other end of the gym. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back. This is Jim Nielsen, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes.